Welcome back to Ride JBI. This is JB. Today we finished a shock revalve and building a JBI WP AER 48 Pro Fork DIY kit for a 2021 KTM 300XC. The JBI suspension WP AER Pro Fork DIY kit was built to our Flowy single track spec, and the WP Generation 2 linkage shock was revalved to a matching JBI suspension Flowy single track spec. Here we have the JBI Titanium subframe bolts. These fit the lower subframe part of the bike. They are more precise fitment than the OEM bolt. They're made out of titanium, so they will not rust, and it will better grip, support, and fasten the plastics and subframe to your frame. And they are $20 for the pair. Anyways, the JBI Pro Fork DIY kit is something that has been developed over the years since 2017, since WP first released their WP Air Fork. It is a kit comprised of a bunch of hardware upgrades that go inside the fork. Reason being is if we only utilize the hardware inside of the fork, we are limited with how much better we can increase the performance of that fork. So at Ride JBI, we went ahead and designed, developed, tested, and tuned certain hardware parts so we could further improve the performance of that WP AER 48 fork. It has also been branded as the WP Exact AER 48 fork. Complete details of this kit can be found at ridejbi.com. It tells you exactly what parts are inside of it, how they work, why we use them, and what you can expect. If you don't want to do the DIY kit, you can also send in your forks to Ride JBI, and we will install the same exact setup into your forks as well. What this customer did was they can do the forks on their own, but they don't have the tooling and know-how to do their shock. So they went ahead and sent Ride JBI their rear shock. And at Ride JBI, we rebuilt it and revalved it to our Flowy single track spec. And then now that we're ready to ship it back, we're going to ship it back with our DIY kit. Now, if you're trying to imagine what we consider our Flowy single track spec, that is a type of riding that we call off-road riding, and you're primarily in second and third gear for the speeds you're riding. So you have good momentum and good rolling speed as you come across obstacles on the trail. But there's still the occasional technical sections where you have to really slow down, and the occasional fast sections where you're clicking up a gear. But again, Flowy single track is something that we dictate as most commonly you're in those second, third gear speeds with good rolling momentum and good rolling speed as you ride along the trail. Ride JBI has also tested, tuned, and developed other settings for off-road riding, such as enduro, works racing, GNCC, open desert. We've also tested and tuned and developed settings for motocross, pro motocross, arena cross, supercross, and freestyle. So if you'd like Ride JBI to do your suspension, please give us a call or send us an email. We'll talk about the year, make, model bike that you have, what options are available, and what setup would work best for you. All JBI suspension services and parts can be found at ridejbi.com.